Orange, I've got to tell you about a research paper that's just blown my mind. We're talking about an AI framework that generated an annualized Sharpe ratio of 3.11 and a return of nearly 60%. And it did it by acting as a completely autonomous quant researcher, generating its own investment ideas. This isn't just better prompting, it's a paradigm shift.
Wow, 60%. That's a lot. But wait, an autonomous quant researcher? What does that even mean? Are we talking about AI just getting better at following instructions or something fundamentally different from what we usually discuss with prompting?
Fundamentally different. See, traditionally in finance, finding investment factors, those hidden signals that predict stock movements, has been a human-driven slog. Quants would come up with an economic hypothesis, manually test it, tweak it, and often fall into the trap of data snooping or p-hacking, basically finding patterns that look good in historical data but don't actually work in the real world. It's like finding a constellation that looks like a teapot, but it's just random stars.
The infamous factor zoo, as they call it. So traditional AI, even advanced machine learning, still required humans to define the rules, feed it data, and keep prompting it. It was a passive tool.
Exactly. But this paper introduces Agentic AI. Think of it like this. Traditional AI is a super smart GPS giving you directions. You tell it where to go. Agentic AI is a self-driving car that not only knows how to get there, but figures out the best route dynamically, adapts to traffic, learns from every journey, and even decides where to go based on a high-level goal you've given it, like maximize efficiency.
Okay, a self-driving quant researcher. That's a brilliant analogy. So how does this agentic AI actually work as a quant? What's its process for generating these incredible returns?
Right, here's the magic. Instead of waiting for a prompt, this agentic AI is given a high-level objective, like maximize risk-adjusted returns while keeping transaction costs low. Then it goes to work autonomously. It perceives the market environment, just like a human researcher would observe trends. But then it uses symbolic regression to formulate novel mathematical expressions for potential alpha factors.
Formulate novel mathematical expressions. So it's not just picking from a list of predefined factors, it's creating new ones from scratch.
Yes, it's generating its own trading ideas, its own hypotheses based on the raw data. And here's the crucial part, Orange. It doesn't just generate them and assume they're gold. It rigorously tests them against historical market data, enforcing strict empirical discipline through out-of-sample validation.
Out-of-sample validation. That's where you test your model on data it hasn't seen before, right? To make sure it's not just memorizing old patterns.
Precisely. Think of it like a student taking a pop quiz on material they haven't specifically studied for the test. It's the ultimate guardrail against that data snooping or p-hacking we talked about. It ensures the factors are genuinely predictive, not just lucky correlations in the past. And it goes further. It requires a clear economic rationale.
So it's not enough for a factor to just work statistically. It has to make sense.
Exactly. If the AI discovers a pattern, it also needs to assess, does this new mathematical expression actually make sense from a market perspective? Is there an underlying economic reason why this signal should predict returns? If it finds something that looks good statistically but has no logical backing, it's less likely to pursue it. It then dynamically updates its internal memory based on all this empirical feedback. It's a continuous self-evolving loop, constantly refining its understanding of the market.
Impressive. So the AI isn't just intelligent, it's incredibly disciplined and self-critical. It's forcing itself to be objective and robust, which is what humans often struggle with due to cognitive biases.
Exactly. It systematically mitigates human behavioral biases and the pervasive issue of p-hacking. And this framework also has a two-stage approach. First, this autonomous signal discovery, where the agentic AI finds these new factors. Then it uses advanced nonlinear aggregation techniques like LightGBM to combine these signals into a cohesive, investable portfolio. This ensures the final portfolio captures complex factor interactions while remaining practically executable, even net of realistic transaction costs.
All right, Banana, this is truly fascinating. For our listeners who might not be quant investors, what's the big takeaway from this study about moving beyond prompting?
The huge takeaway is that we're moving from AI as a reactive tool to AI as a proactive, autonomous collaborator. This paper shows us that agentic AI isn't just about answering queries. It's about defining goals, exploring vast solution spaces, autonomously generating hypotheses, rigorously testing them, and learning from outcomes, all with minimal human intervention.
So for us, it means thinking of AI not just as something we instruct, but as a sophisticated partner that can take initiative and drive towards an objective, almost like a highly skilled independent researcher.
Yes, it's a blueprint for tackling any complex problem where human intuition is bottlenecked or prone to bias. Imagine applying this to drug discovery, climate modeling, or even creative problem solving. It's about letting the AI not just build the house, but design it, source the materials, and learn how to build better houses for the future. Absolutely mind-blowing stuff. This is truly beyond prompting. So if you're ready to explore what it means to collaborate with AI as an autonomous partner, hit that subscribe button.
And join us tomorrow, where we'll be diving into the fascinating world of AI-powered personalized learning paths. No two students will ever learn the same way again.
Don't miss it.